from the lighter side of pest control. This is the Tales from the Crawlspace Podcast with your hosts, Jack and Brad. All right, let's see what we're having for dinner. No, I'm gonna clean it out. Nope. Gotta get a second leftover out of here. Tales from the Crawlspace. Leftover episode. Just start the fucking episode.
So, Jack, what end was that coming out of your boy there?
I'm afraid to ask.
Oh God, man! It sounded like a toss-up, man. That could have been coming out of his throat, or it could have been coming out of his ace.
Could have been northbound or southbound.
Yeah. Oh shit. So, hey, everybody, welcome to Tales from the Crawlspace Podcast. I am, of course, your host, the Dark Overlord, the dark background overlord of Pest Control Humor Depot, my favorite group, Brad Harvey. And across the great eastern portion of this land of ours lies one Jack Starry. Jack, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, my friend. How are you? Doing all right?
I am doing fantastic. It's Friday night. I'm getting to spend time with my good buddy and all my other 14 good buddies that listen to the show.
That's right.
I'm stoked and ready to rock. And I'm gonna take one second. All right, we're back on live chat. Yeah, everybody remember we're live right now too. So come see us and drop a chat with us, will you?
Ready for a hiatus.
Ready. Yeah, I'm getting tanned, rested, and ready for the hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and if you pronounce it, it's sometimes it's pronounced hiatus.
Hiatus. Is that like the woman? What's her name? Nigella Lawson. She calls it a microwave.
Nigella.
That lady.
You kind of got to be careful how you say that.
And that's why I said Nigella Lawson.
Nigella. It's Nigella. The G is soft.
Oh, okay.
Nigella. As if you're trying to extract something from the bottom of your teeth without actually digging at it with your nail. Nigella.
Gotcha. So love rooting around in her.
Yeah. Anybody that watches the Great British Baking Show on Netflix will be happy to know that Prue Leith, one of the judges, one of the judges on there, will no longer be on the episode, but she is being replaced by, yes, indeed, one Nigella Lawson.
For her age, she's kind of hot. So,
you know what? She's hot at every age, and it cracks me up. She's like, she always acts so innocent about how she does her cooking shows, but we all know, she's in the back. It's like, yes, whenever I'm through with a good fancy shag, I'm always, I indulge myself in the voluptuous lusciousness of a chocolate mousse from the fridge.
Out of the microwave. No, I also like, was it Giada De Laurentiis, the really toothy girl?
God, the toothy girl with the gigantic head.
Yeah, and she'll talk completely normal until it comes to something Italian. Then she'll overemphasize it, like, I'm going to make a large bowl of spaghetti and put the prosciutto on it.
And the prosciutto, it's like mozzarella, bitches.
Now she pull out the mafia, the gabagool. Put some gabagool on it.
Put some gabagool. Hey, gabagool.
Hey, I'm over here now.
Hey, I'm making some spoliadelle over here.
Oh, there's Scotty. He says, happy season finale. Yeah, we did survive another one. Hot damn.
Yeah, we did survive another one. Yep. So, we're gonna be sewing up our wounds and working on our limps during the hiatus.
That's right.
Is coming forward. So, oh God, man. So tonight is leftovers. So everybody pull up a chair, grab a plate, and help us out here, man, because the fridge is full.
Yes, it is. It is.
Yeah. So not only are we going to be doing a continuation of last week's episode, Strangest Things, because we just had an incredible response to that. Right. We're going to be talking. We're going to be kind of going back and rehashing some of the topics that we've covered throughout season. What is it? 4? Season 4.
Season 4.
And looking forward to revisiting some of that. So I mean, without further ado, let's go ahead and kick it into gear, Jack.
Well, I tell you, it's fortuitous that Zippy's Pop is here in the chat, because I got the story that he submitted for last week's show, and I didn't have it on the main docket. So, so I want to read this one because it's a good one. He says, a few years back, I was hunting mice at some rich guy's house. My inspection took me to the basement of his house, where I found the cleanest workshop I've ever seen. A little too clean, to be honest. I went into the adjoining room, and what I found stopped me in my tracks. There in the center of the room, on a very sophisticated-looking work table, lay a large, elongated metal cylinder thingy with lots of wiring and tubing weaving in and out of it. Right away, I thought, holy fuck, it's a bomb. Sure as shit looked like something that Dr. Evil would have in his suburban basement. $1 million. As it turned out, the homeowner was some kind of super geek, and the bomb was actually a miniature jet engine. The guy was an engineer of some sort and explained to me that he and his other super geek friends built them and would have competitions. Apparently, it's a real thing. He loved explaining to me the whole thing, and I loved pretending like I understood what the fuck he was talking about. He even showed me some of the trophies he had won. Well, I guess everybody needs a hobby. Dude's making jet engines in the basement. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. Hobbies are important, man. It's like, you know, as I'm slowly edging towards the retirement age, I felt a hobby would be in order myself, and so I started working on old antique clocks. You know, trying to getting the busted up ones together and getting them running and stuff. And had a call just yesterday from my brother Daryl, who's even closer to retirement than I am. By closer, I mean by around April. I think he's going to go ahead and retire. But he's like, he's talking. He goes, I just don't feel like the retirement stuff. You're feeling like, what am I going to do after that? I told him, I said, you need a hobby. I said, your legs are getting out. Lifetime in pest control. Your legs are giving out. Your knees are giving out. Do something with your hands. I said, come up. I told him about, I'm working on clocks right now. I love it. And I love it even more than fucking around on the computer. But which is great because I can do both, because I'm working on a clock and I need some help. I was like, get on the computer. I said, but do something with your hands. And he goes, so masturbation's not, or I said, no,
he's already been doing that hobby.
As long as you've been doing that, that's more of a lifestyle than it is a hobby. So, maybe come up with something different to do with your hands. But please wipe them off first, because, that lube and all that other good stuff, it messes with the gears if you're,
does.
If you're going to do clocks. So
makes me think of Clark Griswold with the pine sap on his fingers when he can't get the magazine pages off of him.
Ellen and his wife's hair. I love that his wife's name is Ellen, because so is mine.
But no, thank you, Scotty. That was a good one. Definitely.
Yeah, thanks for the story, man. That was outstanding. Going back into some of our episodes, we've had a hell of a year. We've had our ups, we've had our downs. Oh, yeah. I'm not too proud to say we've had a couple of shitty episodes. But we've had a couple of really good ones. And the very first one that we had coming out of the gate in season 4 was probably one of the best, most moving episodes we've ever had. And of course, that's ta-da, An Evening with Candace Renee.
Yes. I tell you, I was so honored to have her on the show, especially all that she'd been through. That is a strong chick. She's a tough chick. She is a force of nature. Oh, Tyler McElvain showed up. Hot damn. How you doing, Tyler?
You too, Ty.
Good to see you.
Candace. I mean, Candace has been a cheese bag for quite a while before the fates befell her. She had been through a lot, and we'd gone the longest time without hearing from her. And God bless her branch manager, Corey Forrester. Kept me updated, and I was able to pass it along to the Mod Squad and all the other cheese bags. And the outpouring of love and support that I saw from the cheese bags for Candace just made my heart soar like an eagle, Jack. And
it warmed your cockles.
It warmed my cockles. That's right. Yes. I mean, and Candace has been warming my cockles for a long time. So,
hey, baby,
having her on the show was a freaking gift, man.
Yeah.
And she had, she was doing it from a phone, I think, and things were pixelated, but damn it, the message came through loud and clear.
Hell yeah,
she's here. Start liking it, man, because she ain't going anywhere.
You can't keep a good woman down, for sure.
No, you can't. And just the just having her on was just amazing. And
it was.
That episode's a hard one to top, man.
Yeah, no, that was a hell of a good show to start off the season with. And we're just barely 1,000 episodes away from 50,000 total downloads. I'm kind of proud of that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Holy shit.
I know they
like us, Jack. They really like us.
I tell you, that's a lot of repeat listens for the 14 people we got listening.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's a lot of repeat listen. I'm going to open up the Buzzsprout, see how we're doing now. See where we're at. See, all time, 48.9, 48,900.
How about that? We are so close, folks. Help us out this week. Let's end up season 4 getting us at that 50,000 mark.
Yeah, I think we can hit it in March.
Yeah. So last week's episode, like I said, it was amazing. We had a tremendous response, and one of the things that I noticed is, like, not only did we have a lot of comments, we had a lot of dildo, drugs, etc. comments, but we also, I kept the thing open, and we, all this week we still even got more and more.
Oh wow!
Things. So So we've got one that Alex was doing a service at an extended stay, and I guess a picture is worth 1,000 words.
Butt plug.
That's right.
Sitting right on the bathtub.
Funny. Yeah, I'd say that's a little more slender than a lot of our cheese bags are accustomed to. But yeah, there it is, man, just drying out.
That's a beginner's one. But hey, at least they were sanitary about it. It's found in the bathroom, right into the bathtub. So at least there's that. It's unlike the one you had that was on the floor.
Yeah, that's true. I can respect the razor being next to it. So I think these people must, whoever that is, prefers a smooth butthole.
I think they were catching some Klingons on the way in and decided they had to shave it before they put it to use.
That's absolutely right. So hey, thanks for that, you guys. I just saw that like just now, man. I wasn't planning on doing that.
But look, that's hilarious.
Oh shit. Oh, let's see what else we got here. We've got egads. Oh, pink dildo behind the headboard.
Rubber dicks everywhere, man. Rubber dicks everywhere.
Rubber dick, man. I'm telling you what. When I got into this business, I had no fucking idea how many fucking fake dicks I would see laying around.
I know. Rubber fists, God. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my girl, my back has been bugging me so much lately, it just won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Just kidding. Sounds like a real pain.
You know, it's been a real pain lately, trying to find anything relatable to listen to while I'm working.
Girl, I got the answer for this one. Pestrogen Podcast. It's a pest control podcast, but with a lady twist. It's fun, laughable, and will make you say, yep, get that.
That sounds so awesome. So, where can I find this at?
Anywhere. We got the YouTube, anywhere where you get your usual podcasts, and they have a Facebook page for ladies in the pest industry only.
Sold!
You can catch the Pestrogen Podcast videocast exclusively on YouTube and listen to the audio version on Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, or wherever your favorite podcasts are currently crawling around. Pestrogen Podcast, because when it comes to pests and podcasts, we know how to bug you just right.
Let's see. We've got porno wallpaper and pictures plastered on everything, and
Damn.
Vaseline and lotion bottles all over the floor in every room.
God, somebody had that goes well beyond hobby. If you make it your wallpaper,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I mean on the actual walls.
Oh shit! So damn! Oh my god! Oh, I was going through some of these. Some of the stuff we read already. The hand grenade one just popped up. That was awesome.
Yeah.
and speaking of stories that we also are already told, I did get a follow up on the one that we talked about last week about the technician that saw the Nazi uniform, the picture, all the Nazi memorabilia that was down in this guy's basement, and he said a picture of him in uniform. He didn't specify whether or not it was him in uniform or it's him in a Nazi uniform. Well, the guy got back to me. Thank you very much, and let me know straight away. Yeah, it was the guy. He was in the Nazi uniform.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Sancho showed up.
Yeah. Hey, Sancho, ¿cómo está? The thing about it is, we always thought they all went to Argentina, but I guess not.
No, apparently they went to wherever he lives.
That's right. Oh gosh, darn. But man, thank you very much for the follow up on that, because I was losing sleep over that one, guy.
Sancho, your truck broke down. You had to walk home. That sucks, man.
No shit.
Would you just leave it on the side of the road and tell him to fucking come get it, or what?
I'm just glad he made it in time for the show.
Yeah, hell yeah. He's got his priorities straight, man.
Oh, we've got a framed 12x16 glossy photo of the customer's poussey on display in the living room.
Oh, well, if you're proud of it, I mean, it's in their own house, so I guess, it's their prerogative. But, I'm fond of my penis, but I don't have a picture of it on the wall.
You don't?
No. There's pictures of it out there in the wild, but not on my wall.
Not out in the wild. So Marlon Perkins has them, but nobody else does.
Oh, yeah. And Steve Irwin's picture went down in by the Great Barrier Reef with him, so.
Ooh, crikey.
Crikey. That's a beauty. Look at that. That's a beauty.
That's a beauty. Don't look him right in the eye. It'll piss him off.
It'll spit at you.
It'll spit at you. Imagine that being jabbed in your chest. Oh, too soon?
No, I think we're good. Holy shit. Sancho, you mean to tell me you said you're walking 3 hours because the radiator blew? Someone from the company couldn't come get you? They made you walk 3 hours. That's fucked up, man.
Oh, my God.
That's seriously fucked up.
Yeah. Did we do deer heads positioned around a dinner table?
No.
That's some next level, I don't know, some Illuminati shit or something.
Are they a position on the wall, like surrounding the dining room, or like in the chairs?
It just says, all it said was deer heads positioned around a dinner table. What in the Bohemian fucking Grove is going on there, man?
Did you ever see the movie Nothing But Trouble with Dan Aykroyd and actually had the Digital Underground hip hop group in it back in the 90s? It's a funny movie, but they're in this one big dining room, and Dan Aykroyd's character has a nose that looks like the tip of a penis. Like, it's actually
like a penis.
Like a penis. And
how the fuck did I miss that?
Oh, it's called Nothing But Trouble. You gotta watch
Holy
that. It's pretty
shit.
good.
How the fuck did I mess? I'm gonna pull the episode over to the side of the road for just a second. Sancho, give us your 10-20. If there's a cheese bag out there that could pick you up, dude, swoop down.
He's home now. Looks like. He said
he's home now.
He said I made it here.
Okay. So he made it home. Okay. All right, stand down, cheese bags. I've been looking at my phone looking for stories, man. I couldn't keep up with Sancho. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
If we would have started the show 3 hours early, we might have been able to help him.
He said,
but
"Nope."
I was still at work then.
He said, "Nope." They said, "Wait for a tow truck, no established ETA."
Oh, so he just left the truck and walked home. Let the tow truck deal with it.
Can't say that I blame him. Just fuck him.
That's
You
right.
come get it. I ain't fucking with it.
Absolutely.
Well, while you're looking, our second episode of the season was Riders on the Swarm, as we were getting prepared for swarm season for everybody. That was it as busy as you were expecting it to be, Brad?
Last year's swarm?
Yeah.
I wish I could tell you, Jack, but I was out on disability at the time.
That's right. I forgot. You sure were.
But I did catch the ass end of it, and I did get a couple of swarm calls towards the end. But according to William the Merciful, it was about average.
Okay.
I'm hoping there's something that goes on with all this fucking fucked up weather that we're having right now that we get a really good strong swarm this year. Especially because I'm in sales. It's always good to get a few sales. But it's also I always look at it like helping the guys find getting the guys some work too. I mean you can only change out so many glue boards once a month or once a quarter in somebody's house.
Right.
Before things start getting a little boring. But I think termite, things like termite season, ant season, when bedbug jobs come along, it adds a little bit of variety and excitement into the day.
Mix it up a little bit.
I always dug it. Yeah, mix it up, because otherwise you're just getting into a damn rut, and that's when you start fucking things up.
I remember that house that had termites all the way around it when I was riding with you before the Britt Floyd show. That place, man, that guy was loaded with them. That house we went to,
go with us, and I gave him a good price too.
Yeah, he needed it. For damn sure, he needed it.
I hope the house falls on it.
He can have a big old bag of fuck offs. I don't give a shit. But
his wife was a barrel of laughs. She's the one we dealt with.
Yeah, she was all nervous and shit. Like we were going
in Eiffel Tower her ass,
run a train on her or something.
Run a train on her. Yeah, 2-car train.
Well, what was the thing I saw? It said before the invention of the train, people had to run wagons on your mom.
Run wagon on your mom. Oh shit! Damn. I had a customer jump in a restaurant owner one time. If you guys would do your job, I wouldn't have this problem. I said, yeah, and if your mom would have swallowed, we wouldn't have this problem either. Here we are.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. We lost that account.
No big loss as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. We got a dildo stuck to the water heater, Jack.
Stuck to the water heater?
Stuck to the water heater.
Now,
by the suction cup.
I was going to say, by the suction cup? I mean, was someone like going back in the utility room and getting a little...
Yeah, we're talking like that makes it any less nasty.
Update from Sancho. He says, "What's really a load of BS? Truck's been overheating since last week. I'm mechanically inclined and I can fix it. I was told don't touch it. Just add antifreeze as needed." That's like warm body syndrome, but for the fleet. Just keep adding antifreeze to it.
Nah, man, don't fuck with the fleet.
Just put a little tussin on it. Just put a little tussin on it.
Put a little tussin on it. Rub some dirt in it, goddammit. Oh, shit, that's
Windex and Robitussin. Put a little tussin.
Poor Sancho. Poor Sancho.
Well, Sancho, we're glad you're home, though. It's Friday, and they can go fuck themselves with the truck, man.
You know what?
Fucking assholes.
They can suck it.
They can suck it.
They can suck it.
You know, we're going to do an impromptu. This is for you, Sancho. This is just for you. So, wait, ready?
And now it's time for the You Can Suck It story of the day.
Our good friend Sancho was on the way home from work with a truck that's been overheating, and the guy just tells him to just keep putting antifreeze in it. And so he ends up stranded on the side of the road. The poor guy has to walk 3 hours home to get back to listen to us. So, bosses, all the bosses out there that don't keep up with their trucks like they're supposed to and put it off to the side and tell you to just keep putting oil or keep putting antifreeze in it, you can suck it.
You can totally suck it.
I hope you wake up with a dick sticking out of your forehead. I hope your turds have jagged peanuts sticking out the side of them.
I hope there's a dick hanging off your water heater when you wake up in the morning. And it's your own.
I hope you can't find the butt plug that you left sitting on the side of the tub until your mom shows up and she finds it for you. That's what I hope.
Yeah.
You still looking for stories here?
Nah, I'm done with the stories. Let's talk about our episodes. That's funny that it's not funny. It's let's just say it's providential that Sancho was having this issue because we did an episode called Just Trucking Around.
Yep, we sure did.
Yeah.
But
that was
I miss my truck. I miss Big Blue. That was awesome.
Big Blue. The one truck I missed was truck 411 at the Scarlet Letter. It was the old Colorado truck style, a lot smaller than the Colorados of today. It was a lowrider. It was the boxy thing. The seat, I had that seat just ass perfect. You know, the only problems that I ever had with that was the console. It's like they made the console out of like one big saltine cracker and then put a pad over it. And so I mean, the first day I got in that, I was driving around, I leaned over to kind of adjust my butt cheeks a little bit, and my elbow went through it. And I was like, motherfuck. But nowadays with the new consoles in the Colorados, it's like they put like a sheet of slate in there, and you don't. Yeah, so they must have got a lot of bitching about that, because they fixed it. They fixed it big time. But dude, that thing had the tightest turning radius of any truck I ever had. It also had a lot of giddy up for a 4-cylinder, but I was fortunate because I was one of the few people in the Scarlet Letter that was driving around in a 4-cylinder Colorado without a 50-gallon gas-powered 8-horsepower fucking spray rig with a ladder rack on it. And then, they're wondering why they're wearing motors out. But, that's not, I didn't park close enough to the office to make that decision. They did. So anything without a V6, and you're hauling around tanks like that, I don't know. So, but we covered that. I think we might have covered the new Ford Mavericks a little bit. Another one that has no business having a power sprayer in the back of it.
Mavericks used to be a car, not a truck.
They did. I had one.
Why did they rename it? Why did they call a pickup truck? What, the Ranger not good enough?
No, because they figured everybody else that drove Mavericks knew what they were or dead. Little did they know that Jack and Brad still live.
That's right, we're still here. But speaking of trucks, I got some new shoes on my truck yesterday.
Oh yeah,
I got to tell you, after the snow we had, the stock tires that came with it, I took me 20 attempts to get 3/4 of the way up the driveway.
Yeah.
So I got some meaty ones put on yesterday. Got up that snowy driveway like it was nothing. So.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Back when I was at the Big Green Tea, I had an F-150 that I had that thing forever, and it was just falling the fuck apart, man. I mean, it ran okay, but it steered weird and it had a lot of play in the steering wheel. Knobs and shit were falling off. I had the whole panel on the driver's side door fall off. So, and they just wouldn't give me a truck. So what I did, I went and took pictures of it, videos, put it on a PowerPoint presentation with the theme from Sanford and Son playing in the background, and I mailed it. I emailed it to Memphis to the the person that was in charge of corporate fleet.
Right.
I got a new truck in 4 weeks later. I had a brand new truck. So yeah,
nice.
It was nice. Yeah.
The one decent thing I will say about when the office for the Big Green Tea that I worked for is that they had a mobile mechanic that would come by. Like we'd have our meetings, our weekly meetings,
right?
And whoever was coming around for their oil change or whatever, that guy would show up during the meetings, and he'd be out in the parking lot taking care of all the maintenance and stuff and fixing things. And he, doing larger repairs if he could out in the parking lot. So that's the one thing they did let me do was make sure the trucks were kept up well. So, but if you're sitting on the side of the road for too long, you might want to bring some snacks with you. And that was our next episode was road snacks.
Yeah. The road snacks. That's right. God bless the road snacks. And I get lucky because of Christmas. I've been in the business long enough. I get lucky because not only my beautiful bride, but my esteemed daughter always supply me at Christmas time with snacks. And I can eat on those things till about March, the amount that they give me. Yeah. And, I used to work in an office a lot. So they got into the habit of giving, because I have esoteric tastes in snacks. We'll just put it that way.
Is that the dried shrimp bag you get? The dried shrimp?
Yeah, my taste in shrimps lean more towards the Pacific Rim. Yes, Jack. We're talking about the shredded dried squid. We're talking about anchovy, dried crispy anchovies that spicy peppers and stuff. Oh, they're so good. And that's funny because that translates to spicy business fish. The English translation. It's bizarre. I imagine seeing this fish in like a 3-piece suit. It's like, yeah, how you doing?
Is that like
my name is Chad? I'm a
flavored
business fish.
Cock flavored broth or something like that?
Cock flavored broth. Yeah, I don't know about that. That stuff's a tad musty.
It's a little salty.
But no, man. It's like I'll get those like the spicy peanuts and stuff like that. Things like that nobody will pilfer from me, and it works out beautifully. Yeah, exactly. But this year was no exception. So I've got a big box of snacks in the passenger seat. I'm gonna be munching on those till termites start swarming. I love it, man. And the Slim Jims, we did give a nod to Lance Corporation during the episode.
Yes, we did. The crackers.
Maker of the most famous snack of all, the Toast Cheese
crackers. I fucking love those.
Toast Cheese, yes.
And I remember I'd gone to Walmart and I got a different brand. I can't remember the name of the brand, but I got a different brand of Toast Cheese type crackers, and they were fucking horrible, man. Toast Cheese rises above all.
No, dude, you go with the name brand. Go with Lance, man. Lance knows their shit, man. People like us, truckers, everything. If they don't have either a partially eaten packet or an empty packet of Toast Cheese crackers, yes, we all know them and love them. The artificially orange crackers to make you think they got cheese in them with a little smear of peanut butter the peanut butter in there. I will take that fucker. If the weather's right, it's not too hot. You could take one of those open and then just peel the peanut butter sheet off and lay it on another one, and do that with a whole package. So you got this one weapons grade Toast Cheese going, and it's the best. And then you leave the other orange, you leave the other Soylent orange wafers there for desperation snacks, until you like run out, and it's like, all right, I'm gonna fucking eat these, But Lance, you are a gift to not just the cheese bags, but to all people who have to work outside of an office, man.
And don't forget about the honorable mention of Casey's Pizza.
Casey's Pizza. Who can forget about Casey's Pizza? Casey's Pizza is the ultimate road pizza. They have such a highly concentrated sauce that all they have to do is paint a thin layer of it on
a
before
soupçon.
They add the cheese.
Soupçon of sauce.
A soupçon, yes, a soupçon of sauce. And so that way when you're eating it, you get that full-on pizza sauce flavor without it all running down your chin and getting all over your shirt, maybe dripping a little bit on your penis. So Casey's knows what they're fucking doing when they're making
they do.
Pizza.
Oh, Pestergen, Jenny from the Pestergen podcast showed up. Good to see you, Jenny.
Hey. Good to see you.
Hey.
Pestrogen.
That's how I see what you did there.
Yeah, that's right. He's in the faraway remote regions of Trio, now located in Fort Wayne, Indiana. So.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Ah, shit! I keep dropping those, man. These things, this phone is just as annoying as those fucking ants are.
Yes, those fucking ants. That was our next episode, man. Odorous house ants, citronella ants, you name it. You know, they're the staple of summer pest control.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, and they are the harbinger of things to come too. Because once the weather gets a little bit warm, regardless of what fucking month of the year it is, you got ants. I just went into one place because before we had all this bullshit, we had a warm stretch out here. It got up about 50, 60 degrees. Mm-hmm. This morning when I woke up, it was -2, and this was just a couple weeks back.
Yeah.
I actually sold a monthly contract on one that had ants pop up just a few weeks before I got there, and so I was like all good with that shit, man. I'm like, yeah, good deal. We can get some vitamin T out here as soon as the snow leaves, and we're good. You ain't gonna have problems this spring. Yeah, trust
vitamin
me.
T.
But yeah, good old vitamin T. Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. When they made that, I feel like the hand of God came down with a 78-ounce bottle of that shit, and the Lord said, "Let there be fipronil," and there was fipronil.
It's good,
and
shit.
They rejoiced. And the ants, and in the ants colony, there was much moaning and wailing and gnashing of mandibles. It was great, man. So, Termidor is a great stuff if you use it right.
Yes. If you use it right.
Use it right. So, yeah, we won't get into that. But oh shit! But yeah, the ant episode was great. We got a lot of good stories on that one, and we're probably going to be doing another one in season 5. We're going to be talking about ants again. Let's face it, there's only so many bugs we can talk about, Jack. But there's always a good story.
There's always news stories. I mean, we've done a lot of multiple episodes of the same topic because there's always new stories. There's always new listeners, and so there's always something new to come back to. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and one of the episodes that we did after that was one that we thought it was a good idea, and it turns out sometimes every song that Led Zeppelin wrote was not Stairway to Heaven.
Right.
It's the same. It's the same thing with us.
Yeah.
We're gonna sound like it. We're gonna make something sound like it's gonna be a good episode. We're confident and everything, and then nothing. So. And this was and of course that was Pest Issues of the Rich and Famous.
Oh, I'm Robin Leach. That episode did kind of shit the bed on us.
Yeah, and tonight we will show you things that you could never possibly afford.
Robin Leach. Is he still alive?
No.
Catherine O'Hara died today. That's a sad thing.
Yeah, I know. That sucks. Yeah.
The mom from Home Alone and Beetlejuice.
Yeah, the mom from Home Alone, from Beetlejuice, from Schitt's Creek, and da-da-da. No, she will always be Cookie Googleman from Best in Show to me.
Yeah, that's such a good movie. Such a funny movie, Best in Show.
Terrier style. Hey, Cookie, remember this? I'm not wearing underwear.
I think I've sang that song before. There's my penis.
There's my penis.
But then
in retrospect, Jack, I think it was not the best idea that we ever had to run that because, that would be betraying confidence of a lot of things. As anonymous as you can get,
right?
Hey, it was a dud. We own it. Whatever.
Well, I'll say the next episode was a part 2 of our most downloaded episode. The original Morbid Stories episode has by far and away the most downloads. That's the first time I talked about the dead body that I came across. So we did Morbid Stories too, and that was actually a pretty good episode.
Wait a minute. He encountered it. He did not come across it.
No, yeah, I can't. I'm older. I can't get the distance I used to get, so I'd have to stand right over top of it.
I can't believe we actually have to specify that. I know our crowd.
It's me, so That's
true too. Yeah, that was. We've always got a good morbid story. Everybody does, and that was actually, it may have not have been the best received episode that we've had, Jack, but damn it, it was still a solid episode.
It was, and the very first morbid, man, that thing is like gangbusters. It still gets a bunch of downloads.
Oh yeah, those were some damn good stories in there, though, man. You got it, admit.
That was back in the day where the audio quality was shit, and the episodes were maybe 30 to 45 minutes long. That was a long time ago. That was 5 years ago.
Yeah, it was. Yep. Yeah, there was a couple times. There was a couple. We were like Pink Floyd, right? Because we had it's like you had your group, and then you had David Gilmour pop in, and for a while they were a larger group, right. And then all of a sudden somebody leaves, and they're back to the same amount of people that they are. Yep. So we're like Pink Floyd. Yeah,
yes, we are. We are.
I'm like David Gilmour, and you're like Roger Waters, but we actually get along. So don't read into that. And he's not an egomaniac either.
Tyler jumped in with the no fan plus.
Tyler. No, we don't talk about Fan Plus here on the show. This is a family show, damn it. But I'll tell you what, though, if we're gonna walk back to that one for a little bit, you don't need Fan Plus anymore, man. Alpine WSG does a fucking job. Does a job. You put Alpine on the WSG on the inside, Terminal on the outside. No mas hormigas.
And that guy last week was saying he doesn't like to share his, so he doesn't like to share his Alpine WSG.
I don't blame him, man. That shit's expensive. So I had a lovely time yesterday, Jack. It's January, right? Things are slow. Money's a little tighter than usual,
Right.
And I'm trying to cut back a little bit on the on-hand stuff that we have, but apparently I cut a little too far back. So we ended up having 2 bed bug jobs. I had no Redesco in the office. And I had no Crossfire in the office either. Apparently, William the Merciful took one to Jenny up at Fort Wayne. It only had a little bit in it, he claims. And so I didn't know about it. We were out of shit. I got 2 technicians going, "Where's my shit?" And I was like, I don't know. So basically, I went out and scrambled around my Equinox looking for shit. And it was like, I didn't have anything. I called another one of the other techs that was already out in the field. I said, "Hey, buddy, remember that Redesco you told me you were going to bring in? You still got it?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "Well, I'm going to have Dale come and pick it up because he's got a bed bug job today." I will say this: when I got into my Equinox, I did find a sample of Redesco that I grabbed from Viserys.
Right.
A couple months before I was there, and I was like, I just threw it at Dale. I threw it at those guys. I said, "Okay, well, there's 1 gallon of it." But
better than nothing.
But then the guy was the tech I was talking to. He goes, "Okay, yeah, he can be." Yeah, I said, "Well, get with Dale and tell him we're going to meet." He goes, "Well, I'm going to be at 56." I said, Hey, I'm not Dale. It's like Dale was standing right there. So I was like, wait a minute, Dale just walked up. He is actually standing there the whole time. It's like, yeah. And I was like, God, man. I was like, tell Dale. And then he's like, "Well, I'm at 56 straight and Emerson that." I was like, dude.
Let's see. Our next one was Mom's the Word for Mother's Day.
I don't give a shit how many people downloaded that or listened to it. That is still one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah.
You know why? Because we talk about our moms.
That's right. Talk about Mama.
That's right.
Always got room for Mama.
That's right. So, but yeah, it was actually a great episode. We did have some people. We had some chats. We talked about moms and stuff, and we're gonna do it fucking again in season 5. So you just watch. We're gonna talk about moms.
Looks like you hit a nerve with Scotty because he's like, "Here we go again, Redesco." But Sancho wants to try it.
Yeah, Scotty, I'm not going to type. I don't have the time. What's up your ass about Redesco?
and Sancho wants to try it. So,
no, Edwin. Yeah, Edwin wants to try it. So, you know what, Edwin? You know what, buddy? Redesco is our code word for anal sex. So, hey, anytime you're up.
I know it. I know it's a favorite of Russell's. So
it is a favorite. It is totally a favorite of Russell's. So, oh yeah. Let's see. I just lost you.
Well, the next one was flies in the ointment. We're getting into fly season, which that's always fun. You go to old accounts where no one ever changes the boards and the fly lights, or they put them up entirely too high.
Yeah. We spent about 5 minutes talking about that, and the other 55 minutes talking about how shitty the sanitation is.
We're not wrong. We're not wrong for sure.
No, we are absolutely not wrong. But we were definitely preaching to the choir.
Yeah. Well,
I'm getting a little thirsty here, Jack. Let me grab a quick sip out of my Tony Spangler tumbler from SpanglerArt.com.
I don't happen to have one with me in Pennsylvania. It's in the truck because I brought my coffee. Stayed nice and hot the whole way up.
That was ASMR for the hearing impaired.
My buddy from military school, Pat, showed up. Good to see you, Mr. Pat.
Hey, man, Pat. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Or at least see your words. I can fucking see you, man. But anyway, I digress. Let's talk about the Tony Spangler tumbler from SpanglerArt.com. Damn it, this thing. I have had this for so fucking long, and it still performs. It's outperformed any tumbler that I ever had. My brother Daryl, and not my other brother Daryl, but my brother Daryl, bought me. He went to Boost's, right? And he bought me one of them American Yukon or whatever the fuck it is, tumblers from there. It's like I had it for about 3 months, and I got it there one day. I tried to take the lid off of it, and that motherfucker cracked.
Yeah.
Into 2 goddamn pieces, Jack.
What the hell? What the hell?
Yeah, what the hell? And but this thing, I've been yanking this one on and off for about 3 years now. Look at it, man. It's like
I say the same thing about the Painus, and it's still I've been yanking on Painus for years.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm telling you, man, this thing is great. The lid works great. The lid works perfectly.
Yeah.
It's got these eye-popping graphics.
Oh yeah.
There it is, PCHD. I'm selling these magnets, by the way, guys, but we'll get to that later. And
look at that. There you go. Look at that sexy motherfucker.
Look at that sexy motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And just when you thought your penis could not become more erect, there's that sexy.
Turgid, baby. Turgid. Look at that.
Turgid, man. Look at that. The cigar makes it. I'm telling you. Yeah. That was taken at my friend Josh Talbert's house in 2000.
Is that your George Papard look?
That is my George Papard look. Yeah. from the A team. But and look at the letters, man. You can actually read that. If, of course, you're one of those rare cheese bags that can actually read, it's right there.
That's right. And if you can think it, Tony can make it.
Yeah, and there's nothing he won't put on a fucking tumbler, man. And he has proven that time and time again. And
with the Painus tumbler?
Did you hear me set that down? No, you didn't. Why? Because it's got this cushion on the bottom.
Rubber bottom.
That's the infamous rubber bottom.
Rubber bottom, baby.
Knows and loves.
I love the rubber bottom.
It cushions the blow if you try to set it down too hard. It keeps it from if you're drunk like me, it'll keep you. It'll help prevent the incidence of knocking it over.
But let me remind you that the whole purpose of a good rubber bottom is to cushion the blow.
It is to cushion the blow. That's right.
Giving them back shots.
You got to back up. Yeah, when you're backing up to the bumper, you need that.
Little bumper pad.
But Jack, I have not brought up the most important aspect of.
No, you have not yet.
From SpanglerArt.com. It is the one and the only stainless steel surgical grade urethral sounding rod. Comes with every single Tony Spangler tumbler that you will buy from SpanglerArt.com. Look it up. And you'll see once you get this into your hand before you get it into your penis, you're going to know that this is a quality piece of surgical equipment. Look at that. Look how
slides right up in your penis.
Slides right up there, and then you got this in here that's got the cutting edge on it. And we all like to live on the cutting edge because this thing is going to tear out any debris or detritus.
That's correct.
That you may have in your urethra that's impeding your flow.
And your urethra.
And your urethra. And Jack likes to leave it in so he can shoot, so he can nut like a freaking T-shirt launcher.
Yeah.
And it's...
That's right, man.
That's what, don't forget,
That's what killed Maud Flanders. Just saying.
It'll keep you rigid for those marathon evenings with your special gal.
Exactly. So if you want that kind of quality product in your life, Jack, where can they go?
Let's see if I get this right this time.
If you got Peronis, reach for Tony. Steal urethral sounding rods.
I was trying to feed you the cue, man.
I know. I got the soundboard. Things are so much more tight now, and I'm out of town, so I don't have the soundboard with me. But if you like that jingle and you like the podcast intros that we have every single show, custom intros, go to JT Starry VO on Facebook, and you can get a hold of him, and he can do whatever you need, jingles, intros, you name it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I tell you what, man, that jingle has held up for the years. I mean, we've been playing that now for what, a couple of years now.
Three, I think.
It was just before Cheese Stock 2024, I believe, when it first debuted. And it's been a good old standby. So JT, your talents are timeless.
We have everybody standing around for Cheese Stock rehearsing the song so they can sing it as well.
Yeah, it's great. And because several of them had never heard it before, and and he plays it because we've got the recording that JT had. He plays it on the Bluetooth speaker, and I know Daryl was just like, "Oh God!" and there were a few people that hadn't heard it, so that was awesome. That was an awesome moment. And speaking of awesome moments, we've got a guy that's been on the chats here tonight that's probably about ready to piss himself, waiting for us to talk about the show he was on.
That's right.
That is An Evening with Scotty Grill. Scotty, that was fucking amazing. And having you on the show was an absolute treat.
Hell yeah!
You're funny as fuck. You've got a lot of good stories, and you've been around the block a few times. And Scotty, Jack, and I are always on a group chat every weekend, basically talking about what we're cooking and what we're doing for the weekend.
Yeah.
So it's I made a good friend in you, man, and it was an honor to have you on the show.
Now, is Pat asking us to do the jingle again? Is that what he's saying? Do it again? Was he wanting to hear the Tony Spangler jingle?
Let's see. Love the product placement. I'm good. Been yanking it off for 50 plus years. Save the turtles. Do it again, Jack. This is your friend, man.
It is. And so Pat wants to hear it. We'll do it again.
Pat
Ready?
If you got Peronis, reach for Tony. Steal urethral sounding rods.
You get the chills when you slide it up in your penis.
Oh man, yeah. It makes you have to feel like you have to pee. But you know what? It's like you feel like you had to pee anyway before you put it in. But once you get it in there, man, it's just like wow.
Sweet release. Sweet release.
Have you seen them like opening up the gates on a dam? It feels like that.
It's like that with my diabetes medicine too. Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, man! This will put Flomax out of business.
Damn.
I was talking to the pharmacist one time because I needed a refill and kept calling it Flozone. they're like Flozone. It's like, yeah, Flozone. It's stuff that makes you pee. Like,
so that goes,
you old bastard.
That goes well with our next episode, which I enjoyed doing that video that you and I did, where I'm a pest controller.
That was fucking fun.
Of course that was fun. And that was a good one. Of course you get completely naked in the garage after a bedbug job before you walk in your own home.
Yeah. I'm a pest controller. Of course you know the owner, even though I'm the owner and you've never fucking met me before.
Right. Uh-huh. That was a good one.
Well, there's not much we can say about that one because it was all over the board and it was great, man.
It was. That was a fun one.
That might be one we might have to revisit sometime.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not next season, but the season after that. But another one we did that was awesome was You Broke Watt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would say we probably described at least hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of damages in just one episode from all the stories we got on that one. That was bloody amazing, and it's amazing. It's even more amazing that some of us still have our jobs after all of that shit. So.
We went after that was I had JT over to the house to celebrate his birthday, and we had an episode, an evening with JT.
That's right. That
was a good one.
That one there was probably of all it was in the top three. The Candace one being my favorite. The evening with JT was just fucking incredible. I have not ever had, and I have dealt with JT, through Jack and everything, but this was the first time I actually got to sit down with him and have a conversation. And he exceeded all of my expectations. He met and exceeded all of my expectations. I already know he was a solid dude. But to actually see him in person on the screen and, have interaction with him, it was amazing. The guy, he is an incredibly bright guy, man.
A proud dad moment for me. Definitely proud dad moment for me.
Absolutely, it was a damn proud dad moment. And he just turned 20. He's just turned 21 recently. Yep. So I can't call him the lad anymore. I have to call him the guy or the dude or the man or the whatever. but I know he'll always be your little boy, Jack. So my hats off to you. You and Mary did a tremendously awesome job of raising that guy.
Yeah, That's one thing. That's one thing I know I did right. So.
Yeah, the first thing you think of when you wake up, and the last thing when you go to bed is how good you did a job you did, and you have my eternal respect for that.
Love that kid.
All right, I'm done kissing your ass now. Let's move on.
Asshole bosses. Asshole bosses was the next one. Everybody can relate to that one. At some point in time in their career, they can relate to having an asshole boss for sure. A boy named Sue that I talked about a couple episodes ago. Major asshole boss. So, yeah.
Yeah. Anybody that's listened that's ever worked with me before in the past 20 years understands the name Cahill.
I've heard that name numerous times, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good old Cahill. What a dick. And also, I might add that even though you may know the guy, love the guy, you're good buddies and everything, everybody has an asshole boss day when they're a boss. It just happens. Yep. We don't take it personally. They shouldn't either. And it's like being married. You air your laundry, you piss off, and you piss, and then moan, and you fight, and then you move on. And
I'll say this before
sometimes with the kiss.
I'll say this before we get on to what the next episode was. But unless you were friends with them before you got into the company, beware of a boss that wants to be your friend on the job that you meet while you're working there, because sometimes it can bite you in the ass, man. It'll bite you in the ass.
Without question. And I'm a lucky one. I've got a guy that William the Merciful. He and I were friends before then. He used to work for me. Now I work for him.
Yeah, you had a history with him, so that makes sense. Yeah.
We have our disagreements. Yep. Yeah, but we in the end we all know it's just business, and we get on with it. And I hope that the people who I managed felt the same way. They probably didn't. I was a dick. I was such a dick, Jack. God.
I'll tell you, something I'm looking forward to for season 5 is is the next episode. We've done one almost every year. The inebriated termite episode, where you and I get one tied on and just get shit-faced and bitch about termite work.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's coming, folks.
Yeah.
It's coming. The swarm's coming.
I look forward to it.
The liquor's coming. And hopefully
I'm coming
during the show, but I'm coming.
I'm gonna give her my O face. Oh. You remember that from Office Space? The blonde guy in Office Space. I'm gonna give her my O face. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit! But yeah, it's coming, folks. You just count on it. All right.
Yeah. There will be another inebriated termite episode in season 5 for sure. Oh, my favorite one's coming up after that.
Wait! I want to tell the story. And I was at the home show. I may have told this last week, but I'm gonna fucking tell it again. Piss on it. I was at the home show. I had a guy come. He's like, drawing me over to his booth. He saw this. He goes, "Hey, Tales from the Crawlspace. That's a pest control podcast." He goes, "I know that." And I knew he was full of shit,
right?
Because he was selling what, like gutter guards or some shit. He goes, he's like, yeah, and then he goes, I applied for a pest control company. He goes, I'm from Utah. And after that, I was like, all right, I'm not going to listen to the fucking words this guy said. I'm from Utah. It's like,
you lost me at Utah.
That's the conversation. The conversation's cute. But, oh my God. So, but instead of just walking away in sheer indignance, I told him, look for it. Listen to the episodes. They're funny as hell. I hope to God he found at least one of our Donnie and Marie episodes. Because I'm telling you what, man. I think even Indianapolis, buddy. I think the Donnie and Marie episodes are some of the most brutal episodes we have, and it's because I think even the people that work for Donnie and Marie's hate the Donnie and Marie companies.
Well, last night, Jenny from the Pestogen Podcast sent me a message. There was a guy on the Depot, Pest Control Humor Depot, our favorite group. And if you're not a member, you should be. Go to Facebook, check it out, and tell them that TFTC sent you. But she sent me a screenshot of a post where a guy was going to work for, I will say it's a blue van. There's a picture of me flipping the bird by one of them from a couple years back.
I saw that.
And it's named after a soda, which is now no longer in production from down south.
It rhymes with Foxy.
Yes, it does. Foxy lady. And this guy's like, I'm a technician and they're going to hire me as a sales guy. So I had 3 long posts listing the reasons why he shouldn't do it. I was like, run far away and fast. Yeah. He never responded, absolutely. But,
no, he probably felt you were clearly insane. And
okay.
He's going to be, next thing you know, you're going to see him on the hoverboard going through neighborhoods.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be fucking miserable. And there'll be a post going, man, I should have listened to you guys. Pat said home show where, and I think that was Indianapolis was the home show you went to, right? Yeah.
Yep. The Indiana State Fairgrounds. Where does he hail from?
He's down near Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's nowhere near the Indiana State Fairgrounds.
No.
Nope. Yeah. Oh, God. Next
Donnie
episode.
Marie.
Yeah. Next episode, we're going to talk about I'm with stupid.
Oh, yes. Yes, that's right.
You to point back at me.
Well, see, you're pointing the wrong way because I'm mine. I'm on the other side.
Oh, I am? Okay, there. Okay, fine. I was stupid. Yeah. We talked about, gosh darn, we talked about the people that we worked with that were idiots. This was a highly anonymous episode. We talked about, stupid customers, stupid coworkers, stupid trainees, stupid bosses, stupid everything. And it was a great episode. We had a lot of good comments and stuff like that on there. We had a really good exchange with that one. We've got a short episode here. What the hell did we talk about Stately?
That was us. That was us with prime rib and beer and us getting ready to go to Britt Floyd's.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was a damn good episode then too.
Yeah.
I mean, it involved prime rib and liquor. So
yeah,
how could it not be a good episode?
Yeah, you broke out the bourbon, and we had just got back from a Bynum's, and we were preparing to catch the Uber to get over to the Britt Floyd concert, which was fucking amazing. So,
that was great. Or as the people in front of us in the line pronounced it, Blitz Freud.
But no, that was a cool little. We just wanted to hop on and let people know what was going on. That was a fun little.
Yeah, that was a pretty damn
partially inebriated episode. So,
where the hell am I?
But after that was the international episode 3, which I always enjoy those. I always like. We have Dave Lyon. We have Mario. I love having Mario on the show. Mario Filippi's awesome.
Mario's the man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave was on there. Oh shit! Who else was on there? Was Rodney on there? No.
Was it Rodney and Sean Muller?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I believe so. And yes,
Canada, the UK, Australia. Yeah.
Just goes to show you that Tales from the Crawlspace is a global concern.
That's right. We've been heard on every continent, almost every country around the world. Our podcast has been heard. So I get the stats for that. We're like 79 countries.
Yeah, maybe not Papua New Guinea, but we're getting there.
Hey, I got coffee from Papua New Guinea.
What's that?
The day that I got the coffee, the awesome Kona coffee, which is delicious, by the way, that you sent me for my birthday.
Thank you.
I'd gotten a shipment. I do that Atlas coffee thing, and they had a really good deal for their first shipment, but then they stick it up your ass after that. But you can cancel any time. So I got the initial order, and then canceled. I got 2 pounds of Papua New Guinea whole bean coffee. So I'll have to try that soon.
That's rocking.
Papua New Guinea. How fortuitous that you said something.
Yeah. It's like even the prime minister of that country has a bone in his nose.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So, next episode was your first kill. That was a good episode too.
Waffle something rats, man.
Yeah, nobody fucking forgets their first kill.
No.
And we had a lot of good stories on that one. And there was some that were amusing, some that were traumatic, some that were just plain old feel good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. So, and
now, Mad Men 2, that was Shelley. Didn't we have Shelley on for that one?
That was totally Shelley, man. That was the Jack and Shelley show, basically.
she's a force of nature. Shelley is a force of nature.
No, actually, Jen Shea was on that too.
That's right. I believe. Yep, she was.
Yeah.
So that's another force of nature. So yeah.
No, wait. No, Shelley wasn't on that one because Shelley had just picked up a gig and she couldn't make it.
That's right. We had her on an episode though. For some reason, I thought it was.
So it was you, me, Jen Shea, and James Schultz.
That's right.
Yeah. And it was actually the Brad, Jen, and James show.
Yeah. I was a spectator.
You were an innocent observer.
Yes, I was.
But I hadn't. And in my defense, I hadn't talked to Jen in so damn long, and it was just so good to see. Jen Shea was the head office lady at the Scarlet Letter, and it had just been so fucking long since I talked to her, and she was one of the few people there that I respected and I felt trust. And so it was good to reconnect with her. So
I love her to death, and I've got a little crush on her.
But
I
still do have a little crush on her.
But yeah,
and rightly so, because she is a very attractive and very personable lady,
sweetheart, absolute sweetheart.
Yeah, good on you. Yeah. So, and then I think we're going to go ahead and end it here on this one.
Okay.
Why not? Because go
big or go home,
the best
right?
Place to end, but on Cheese Stock 2025. We brought it full circle, man. We went from Candice Renee to Cheese Stock, and Cheese Stock 2025 was bloody amazing. We actually got to set up in my family room and do the podcast. It was just an amazing weekend all around. We were able to get together with some people that I had never met before. One, which was Scotty Grill, and the other one was
Russell.
The one and only
Russell, sexy Russell,
Ball Goswiller. I actually got to meet that man in person, hug him, and touch his butt. But you know what? Then it was incredible. We started Friday evening at Bynum. Everybody knows Bynum's. We always talk about them. Prime rib.
Oh yeah,
bigger than my dick.
Oh my god.
And then we got together the next night for a taco bar at my house and an episode of Tales from the Crawlspace.
You're skipping over the karaoke. You're completely skipping over karaoke.
Damn it. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I karaoke. You and I karaoke the fuck out of that.
Well, you kind of karaoke the song we did together. You karaoke. I was there for. I was arm candy for you for that one.
You you were oh Lord yeah guy.
I was old. That's all I was. We had a good time though. That was a fantastic weekend all the way around.
I had a great time, and being able to. I mean, the year before, I got to meet Jenny. I got to meet Candace. I got to meet Paula. I got to, I'd met Kevin before, but every time I meet
Kevin, Candace and Brandon.
And Candace and Brandon. That's right. Every time with Kevin, every time is the first time. And I got to meet his pretty girlfriend, Maria. And so it was an amazing night. And Cheese Talk 2025 was no less amazing. I got to meet Scotty, got to meet Russell, got to meet got to be with some good friends, have some good times. And I mean, that's what this whole thing is all about. Jack and I are here for one thing, and that's a good time. And, and that's what Pest Control Humor Depot, my favorite group, is all about as well. We're just here to have a good time. If you learn something, fucking sweet, but we're not going to be, we're just here for laughs and a good time. And, like I said, if you learn something great, we're not an advocacy group. We're not anything like that, but we're just a how do you say it? A brotherhood, sisterhood, a siblinghood.
We are family.
Family. We are a family of like-minded motherfuckers. And,
that's right.
We help each other when it's needed. And then we throw shade on you too. So it's great. But
this year, Cheese Talk very well may be on the East Coast. We may be doing it at my place this year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Up on the mountain.
We've got two different places, two different options. And, Cheese Talk on the mountain. God, I would love it. I have been upon the mountain, and it is good.
I got a
beautiful place there,
huge patio on the side, and gorgeous views on top of the mountain. So we could do it up there. And so if you're on the East Coast or anywhere near the East Coast, Scotty, I expect to see you drinking beer on my porch. But Cheese Talk 2026 on top of the Great North Mountain.
I'm thinking about renting an RV and driving up there and just parking on your curb.
I got a spot for you to do it. Yep.
All righty. Good deal. Good deal. So, Jack, it's been a hell of a season, man.
Yes, sir. We got a hiatus for February, and we will be back first weekend in March, first Friday of March.
I'm looking forward to it. We'll come up with something until during the month, and but for right now, we're gonna chill out and dry out. So we're all nice and fresh for you folks for season 5 coming in March.
Send us some show ideas. If you got anything good, send us some ideas for shows you want to hear.
Yeah,
we're always open to that.
Listen to anything. So, you guys, thank you once again for a great season, and thanks for listening to us. You guys are the best. You guys and gals are the absolutely fucking best.
Yes.
And, just feel free to drop a line to us. Drop it in our DMs on Facebook or
TikTok, TFTC 2.0, TFTC Podcast on Instagram. You name it, you can find us there. You can find me under my name on LinkedIn, Jack Starry. But TikTok and Instagram is a good way to find us too. So definitely hit us up.
Yeah. So it's time for me and Jack to hit the beach. So we're looking forward to seeing you in March. So on behalf of Tales from the Crawlspace, Tony Spangler Tumblers at SpanglerArt.com, Pest Control Humor Depot, my favorite group, Pestrogen. The month of February is all yours. Love you guys.
That's right.
We'll see you then. And until then, bug the fuck off.
Bug the fuck
Y'all come back now. Yeah.
Off. See, I told you all clunky and shit. Bye, y'all.
That's all right.
Oh, thanks for listening to Tales from the Crawlspace Podcast. Jack and Brad will be back next week with another great episode. TFTC can be found on almost every podcast provider available, and you can also find us on TikTok at TFTC 2.0, Instagram at TFTC Podcast, Facebook at the Pest Control Humor Depot Group, and our website, www.tftc.wtf. Don't forget to subscribe and share. See you soon.